phrases like "here we go" and "big play here" to try to act like he is positively contributing to his team to ensure a win. In Richard Bauman's article, The Emergent Quality of Performance, he explains that the performer needs the display of competence and the focusing of attention of oneself as a performer. Even though the television is not an interactive audience, it does not affect Marcus's enthusiasm and pride-filled comments. The setting of watching the Bears game in his dorm room creates the space where he can become a performer, as he tries to convey his motivating messages to his favorite team. This media platform that enables friends to watch the game together generally offers a more heightened experience from everyday activities. Throughout the observation, it seemed as if Marcus had more of a power-dominant role when watching the Bears game because his loud and aggressive speech overshadowed Patrick's quieter comments. Even though they both admit to have a neutral friendship otherwise, there was a definite power imbalance. It is easy to see how certain roles can be altered when people are invested in a type of media event like a football game. Both Marcus and Patrick contributed to create an appropriate setting for a football game. Their expressed emotions served to heighten and make the experience of watching the game that much more enjoyable. Always bring about strong emotions, as the sport will continue to surprise the viewer and attract verbal responses. Even though communication to the screen is not interactive, it does not impact Marcus's enthusiasm. The stimulation of emotions when they are watching their favorite sports team intensifies the experience as if they were actually making an impact in the game. So it can be concluded that both observations study explain that media consumption enables one to communicate through technology. It also influences how people communicate, creating certain social arenas where far-fetched and excessive behavior is acceptable and encouraged. Now, let me indulge you with an anecdote to emphasize my points. Halloween is unique. It is the one day out of the year where people can dress up as scary monsters or their favorite superhero. Some even transform themselves and become that character. Halloween creates a unique social space, which enables people to express themselves in strange ways. But since everyone involved is equally invested and willing to accept these behaviors, it is considered normal. This is truly related to my study because this ideology is especially true when friends compete against each other in video games and when friends and families get together to watch football on television. Now I would like to review the main takeaways from my observations. The video game observations show that the goal was to gain the edge and win in the verbal communication and in the actual game. Moreover, there are various emotions that are present that enhance the experience shared between the opponents. The televised football game observations show that the expressed emotion served to heighten and make the experience of watching the game considerably more enjoyable. The social experience created by the intense emotions and language may appear shocking to the outsider. However, it does create a more enjoyable experience for the participants involved. The performers in both cases use face-to-face communication techniques to enhance their experience. This further helps to explain that any competitive atmosphere involves group dynamics, but ultimately it creates a culture. Moreover, the culture will change depending on the situation and the people involved. It is important to recognize that human communication while interacting with video games and television may appear confrontational and over-exaggerated. When it is a part of your own culture, these memorable moments are considered perfectly normal.